We get it almost every night, and when that moon gets so big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the
Okay, hey everybody, how are y'all doing today? It's Sally here, playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. First time I ever played this, so here's hoping that everything goes out right. Sorry for a little bit of a later stream. I wanted to stream earlier, but my computer decided to crash like twice. It blue screened one time, like what the hell is happening? Can y'all hear me just fine? Yeah, am I coming in okay? Not too white on the face and everything with the screen. Yeah, got a new webcam, so I'm trying that out. Worked really well yesterday for the Kingdom Hearts stream I did the other day, and hopefully everything else just works out a-okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually start this. Hurrah, Riot! You know, this game is all American made. Is it? That's pretty cool, especially for a visual novel type of game. Whoa. There we go. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Alright, well, it's a good thing it gives you that warning at first. Alrighty. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that URL right there. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay. There's no children here, right? Oh, Awesome Churches beat me to it. Yeah, hopefully there's no children watching this game. Like, I mean, I'm a very not safe for work kind of person, so like, if there's anyone, like, any kind of kid here, it's like, you probably shouldn't be here. No? Alright, cool. Actually, I think I might turn down the brightness on at least my screen, just so that the glare is not all over my face. Yeah, I'm running everything off of like a 4K TV. That works. High would probably work out. Working on a 4K TV, big, I think it's like a 50-inch TV. Now I'm in college too. Cool, I graduated. But I might have to go back to an actual university for my bachelor's in about a few months, like fall semester. All right, I agree. I am 22. I can do this. Team Salvato. Oh, okay. But yeah, I know absolutely nothing about this game other than it's a visual novel. It's not as quite as it seems, so I don't know what everything kind of goes on here. I've only played this just a little bit, and it was only in the beginning with my friend Warren. Whatchamacallit? My friend Warren like just got this game. It's like, oh, I don't know what the whole big old deal is with this game and everything. Well, apparently we didn't play it long enough. And this game was, I think, trending for a while, so let's go do that. I wish I would see some of the settings. Window, full screen. Yeah, I'm playing this on window mode. I think it'd be just a lot easier that way. Just wait, yeah. And eventually go back to college, but not today. Yeah, fuck college. It's a horrible place. Spend all your money, get all those, get into horrible debt. It's not fun. Please enter your name, Sally. Got a class in an hour or so, yeah. Well, hopefully I can go ahead and keep things interesting for that hour. Keep you occupied, keep you entertained with everything. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Sorry if I have like a bad speech impediment, you can't understand me sometimes. Growing up, I didn't have like my top front teeth and my bottom teeth, so I just had like a hole in my mouth for a while. So it kind of just fucked with me in my speech. Never took any speech classes either. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, baka. Yeah, you say that you were just thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sally. I didn't say shit. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine, fine. Yeah, by the way, this is a lesbian couple. Let's go get this straight. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. I'm generally a nice person, but I can be a dick if need be. Is the game capture coming in okay? Can you hear my voice over the music? Like, how's everything going on? And I'm still testing out this new OBS system from Streamlabs himself. So I'm just saying if everything's actually working out right. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, cheer 115 bits, Shade. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bits help out. Bits help out. Man, you're just Little Miss Moneybags recently. Hired me for 2 commissions and now bits. As we draw near the streets, we become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sally, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yeah, I used to run the anime club. Expect more, Madame Foxheart. Oh, okay. I don't mind it. So, thank you again. I really appreciate that. And again, I need to fix up something with the alerts because when I do bits, it'll give me the Carmelita icon, but when someone else does it, I just get the little bit emote. All my streamers get lots of bits from me. Well, bits help out. Bits help out for the paycheck for her, especially when it comes to affiliate status. Let's give you that. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Because normally by the time I get out of school, I want to go the fuck home and play video games and stream on Twitch. I got no money for Twitch. Then I have no idea how they work. Yeah, basically 1 bit equals to 1 cent. You buy... Bits are basically Twitch currency, so you go ahead and buy bits. If you look on the top right hand corner of my screen, there'll be a subscribe option. Or there'll be a subscribe option, and then there'll be a get bits option. And on there, it'll just show you like different types of like packages you can get. And if it's your first time buying bits, you can get like 10 bits for like 10,000 bits for $10, which is like a deal that Twitch is doing right now. And from there, you can just distribute them to like all your different streamers. I've given maybe 5,000 alone on one streamer because I'm a bit of a slut. You're a bit slut? I gotcha. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I say a lot of things. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Yeah, just kind of tune her out. Siri likes to worry a little bit too much when I'm perfectly content, but just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I mean, I want to get back into anime. Well, anime is one of the things I really want to get back into. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I'm already in college and no one gives a damn. Your happiness is really important to me. Well, at least from what I've noticed. All I did was hang out in the game room playing on my computer. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 3 on my computer. I know you're happy, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET. A NEET. What? This term just not in my dictionary. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Yeah, I'm still not used to the real world. I hide in my room all day and play games. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a voice for every character, so because my voice is already shitty enough as it is. I need is a person with no skills and unemployed. Oh, so basically me. Nah, I think the only skill I actually do have is drawing. Alright, I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? Help, please, no bully. More than that, I'm surprised I can let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Neat. Neither education, employment, or training. No bully, please. Oh, so that's what it means. It's like a little anagram. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, also, I feel like this is gonna be one of those kind of games where I'll need like a little book to help me out with. So I'm using like my old D&D book that I used to have for our previous campaign. Like only like the first few pages are filled in, but the campaign bailed out and started a new campaign. So I'm just left with a book full of like all the stuff from my previous campaign. And now it's just collecting dust, so I might as well just use it to take down notes of everything. So cool, I got this. So yeah, just help me take notes. I'm probably gonna use that for like a lot of different streams in the future. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I was a president for the anime club back at my high school. My senior year, I just took matters into my own hands and just said, fuck it, I'm continuing this shit because the previous librarians like left and they used to run it. So new librarians came in, they don't know what's going on. So like, I've been here for the last 3 years doing this. I might as well do it for the 4th year and continue going. It worked well for quite a while until like second semester, everyone just kind of started dying down. Yeah, reading. Heard this game is all about reading. Yeah, and one thing I don't like to read that much. Like, I still want to read my Curse of Strahd book for Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to DM a campaign. And yeah, well, manga has pictures. I still want to play that game. I still want to DM it, but I still haven't taken the time to read it. I bought the book. I already made a character sheet for people. I even got like the little tarot cards for the campaign. Fucking Wizards of the Coast hired me, sponsored me, get me in a game. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm playing a game that's based on literature. I don't like reading, and this is about a literature club. Know that? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Oh, that little pouty face. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Yeah, Sayori, I don't like reading. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Then again, I've never been to her room and I've never seen her giant library. This is what a tiny house looks like. With her fingers. It's like, this is a tiny house. We will live in this tiny house forever. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited, Jesus Christ, close the door, right? She inherited the title of Vice President. Alright. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member without even my consent. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I like muffins. Get me with muffins. Especially green tea muffins. I had like I used to make some matcha green tea muffins. I used to sell them around at school. People thought like, oh, that's weird. Like, why are they green? They're all molded. Like, oh, no. It's just green tea. I'll try it. People fell in love with it. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if so, she's as cunning as to plan out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Just remove the frosting, too much sugar. I can't do a lot of sweets. Like cupcakes, frosting, and everything. I can't do it. I can do like simple chocolates. I can do Reese's. Reese's are my favorite candy. But I mean, I guess not as too like sugary and it makes me feel sick afterwards. As a kid, probably, but like nowadays, like I could probably do like a few chocolates and that's it. Probably because that's probably why I'm so fat. And thus today marks a day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, is there any way better to go? I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Best Faust story ever, or Faust? Lauren Faust made this? What the fuck? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Girl number 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, she's cute. Purple hair, purple eyes. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Hey, what's your gender? What's your pronouns? Nah, I think it's just standard for this to happen. Faust, the guy who sold his soul to the devil. Nice. Actually, is there a setting to change gender? 0 out of 10, worst game ever. Nah, I'll accept it. Unseen text after choices. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sally, what a nice surprise. You look like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. Please, don't let any white-haired, long white-haired guys with a giant katana near you. We must protect her. The character is meant to be male. Yeah, I think that's just basically it. All worlds escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I go, hi? Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. I can already tell that she's supposed to be the tsundere. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who also appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Who are you? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sally. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, that's adorable. Protect her. Protect. Everyone, cast Protect in honor. And if you were to subscribe, you get the Red Mage emote for our Tier 2 sub. So you can go ahead and have that Red Mage cast Protect. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Hey, you're that one person that was in that class last year who we never talked at all. No bully. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Sally. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Wow, that's not a lot of people if it's a literature club. I guess no one likes to read. He obviously thinks she is too good for him. Yeah. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Can we make her like a little dwarf? Like straight up like battle axe and everything. I don't know why, but it's like small, kind of like a little angry personality a little bit. I just think of like a adorable little dwarf. Sorry, I'm still like in D&D mode. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the chest. Be bully? No, I don't want to be bully. I was an asshole as a kid, apparently. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori because I only know her. Fight, fight, fight! Kiss, kiss, kiss. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, that's adorable. I second that, no bully. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Aw, that's adorable. Did we get a picture of it? So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. I like baking. Baking's actually really fun. But turns out, if you don't follow the recipe, I will possibly kill you. I really hate you if you don't follow the recipe. I'm one of those people who are just very anal when it comes to that. Like, you need to go ahead and follow the recipe, or I swear to God, I will freak out. You're ruining it. You'll get pictures if you work for it. It will influence later events. I hope so. Sayori grabs her first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I just said thank you. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh yeah! It was part of one of my Japanese animes. Made them for you or anything. Yep. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this... I fucked up my voice. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Okay, cool, badass. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I'm more of a coffee kind of gal. A harsh coffee kind of gal. So where are all the other students? Probably going home, but like I would do. Tsundere. She's a true tsundere. Natsuki is. I think that's the name, right? I have a hard time remembering names, so it's gonna take me a while to like get their names right. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea give you a great good book? I guess. Protect. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. Aww. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Coffee will be mentioned later. Coffee is best. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was forced here against my will. I was chained up and brought here. Please help. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Now, everyone, please join me for the Not Safe for Work Club. It's late at night behind the gymnasium under the bleachers. We'll figure out something for some other place later. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's good. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Right! Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I just can't fucking Monica the... Yeah, whatever. Such different girls all interested at the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe... Or not Monica, Sayori, I think her name is. I'm learning the names. Don't yell at me. Please don't bully. Maybe that's why they were all here, so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Sally, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. I like fantasy stuff. I'm a big, huge nerd. Did you didn't see like the Batman bed sheet there? Such a fucking kid. I'm never gonna get laid. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I knocked the headphones out of my head. I'm actually having fun playing this so far. Like just chatting and have the face cam on. I'm actually enjoying that. What? Kofi. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. She's so depressed. Like, I want to give her a hug. Like, there, everything's gonna be okay. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I guess my dad's home. Cool. I'm gonna scream extra loud so that they can hear me. Nah, these walls are actually already thin, so I'm possibly already bothering them. I should invest in like those foam things that you can just noise canceling foam. Just put on my walls. That'd be a lot easier. It'd be okie dokie. I see what you did there. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I mean, yeah, that'd be it. You know, books like these. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Oh, there's a Hobbit. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Which I should possibly put back in here too. Get back in there. And if you don't like The Hobbit, you don't belong in this stream. I'm sorry. This is the token stream. What the fuck is this not actually going in? I'll fix that later. The level of creativity and craftsman behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. I should really pick up reading as a legit hobby. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological developments usually immerse me so well. Not for me. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Nope, I'm out. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. That's right, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that is. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Yeah, I'm not too much for horror. I start laughing maniacally at horror movies. Like, I don't know why, I found horror movies kind of hilarious. They go just get me at one point and I'll just start giggling. I have a dark sense of humor, everybody. I'm sorry. So how does one join this lit club, huh? Fucking, you gotta go ahead and do a 360 no scope on 420 at 420 while doing a headshot to a book. And then that's how you do your initiation. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Natsuki likes cute. Yuri likes more of like the horror kind of aspect. I know nothing about her so far. What gives you that idea? Monica, there's her name, Monica. You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you are working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Shiori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You don't know that. That very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Her eyes become brackets. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. How does her hair tie work? Where? The one right here on her bang? Or the one on the sides of the head? Because from the sides, it looked like she just grabbed a clump and started tying it there. But from here, it could be a clip. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities to showing even the deepest research reaches of your heart. I can't read. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I wonder where you can get those hair ties. Speaking about how now this is like a popular kind of game now, I'm pretty sure there's some cosplay sites that might have, some cosplay sites that might have made like a cosplay of some of the characters, including like hair ties and whatnot. I did see one earlier of just the suit itself. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Ah, fuck. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Yeah! There's already cosplay gear on eBay to sale. Oh, that's cool. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sally? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth to what's been going on my mind the entire time. Where's the restroom? Because I need to go. I wonder if you can get those hair ties. Oh, I thought something else changed. I never said I would join this club. Shiori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with these dejected eyes. Oh no, don't cry, don't cry. I'm sorry, I thought. Sally. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy. Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, that is kind of rude. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. I said stream. Like, alright, everybody, time to go home. I got a message. I just got a message. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sally, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh boy, I've been like that since I started living. This is where the fun begins. Alright, Saga. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Sally, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I mean, you're my neighbor, right? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because you always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way that my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, I'm gonna save. Because I honestly don't trust myself. Because my computer crashed like 2 times before starting up this stream, so I was like, I should possibly save it with every chance I get. Oh yeah, time for pancakes. Oh wait, that's Pancake Day, which is a thing a while back ago. Man, I had Pancake Day at my college one day, but it was like at midnight, and like, hell no, I ain't gonna go to my college at midnight. I want to sleep. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Out of my favorites, the last 2 are like my favorite out of everyone. One's too clingy. This one is just too tsundere, and I don't really much care for tsunderes. Tsunderes always kind of like freak me out a bit. Oh hey Shade, thank you so much for the retweet. Which one is my fave? Choose a clingy one. She seems kind of mysterious, kind of like more self-content and more to herself. I kind of like that. And this one is just like, God. Like there's something about Monica that just like strikes me right. So you know which one is your fave? So you know what she likes. Remember that. Yeah, I gotta remember. Like, you have to try to remember like what they like. Because I remember getting up to a part where you have to pick out several things to write out a poem, and it has like a little icon of the girls on the bottom right screen or something like that. And whatever you like, wherever you click, one of the characters will bounce up and down happy. So I know that I know like Yuri likes like the darker, kind of ambitious horror type of things. I'm guessing she likes the cutesy things. I don't know what she likes, and I don't know what Monica likes. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll take a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I guess I'll try going towards Monica. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I suck at writing poems. Oh, it's bottom left. It's time to write a poem. Take the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen to whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, Monica is not even in here. I just love these like little chibi drawings of them. Monica is too high level for the moment to impress. Okay, so I can't do anything for Monica yet. Alright, then I guess we'll try going something for either her or her. Okay. Awesome, bouncy, nature frightening, cloud sphere, extraordinary anxiety. I guess we'll go to anxiety. She likes that. Texture, time, existence, sparkle, misfortune, secretive, flying, whirlwind, horror, calm. I have an idea. How about in chat we'll pick out the next two pages, and then it'll go to me again, and then the next 2 pages for you guys, then it'll go to me again. So with this one, chat, pick one word. And it doesn't have to be just for Monica either. It can be for any other girls you want to pick as well. It's actually pretty calm, chill music too. I like it. Although I get the vibe of Stardew Valley. Alright, well, Saga says misfortune for her. This music was used in a very early trailer. Oh, that's cool. So, pick anything else. It's called Dreams of Love and Literature. Thanks, Saga. Alright, anyone else pick one more and then I'll go back to me and then I'll be back to you guys again. Desire. Alright. Woo, 420. Puppy. Vitality. Broken, loud, fickle, warm, grief, sunset, precious. Go with grief. Alright. Your turn. Invaluable. Anyone else want to join in as well? Don't let Saga have all the fun. Journey, breathe. Sweet, suicide, lucky, amazing, sunny, climax, ooh, joy, kitty. Well, I have to do it like about 20 times. Let's see, which one should it be? Which girl do I want to press the most? I personally want to go ahead and press Yuri the most, but I mean, or I want to please a bit of most. Like, I mean, I want to go for Yuri, but you guys can pick whatever you want. Like, don't let my decision choose for you. I just want this to be a little bit more of an interactive thing with chat as well. Breathe. Alright. Nightgown, playground, Valentine, disown, oh shit. Raindrops, vertigo, starscape, melody, massacre, and charm. I'll go with massacre. Alright. Your turn again. Crimson, color, heartbeat, smile, socks together, fantasy, memories, incapable, philosophy. remember Yuri like fantasy. Heartbeat. Oh, well, that'd be her. Candy, ambient, unrequited, hope, ribbon, blanket, pleasure, laugh, happiness, swimsuit. I just love how they just bounce around. I love it so much. These are like my favorite things right now. Ambient. Alright. Disarray, anger, infinite. Fun is infinite at Sega Enterprises. Chocolate. Childhood, rose. Empty. Yeah, those chibis are lovely. I love them. Childhood, rose, empty, embrace, summer, papa. Alright, disarray. Alright, your turns. Bed, uncanny, cry, strawberry, heaven sent, meager, dark, universe, shame and disaster, artist. Heaven sent, friends, lazy, judgment, giggle, pure, music, alone, clumsy, hurt, shopping. I hurt myself today to see if I can feel. Hell, I might if this song's on Spotify, I think, or I might just like have that in the background when I'm like working on a drawing or playing a different game. Because it's actually really kind of catchy and just calm. Judgment, agonizing inferno, rain cloud, pain. The game has a great soundtrack. I'm loving it so far. Pain, depression, anime, death, jumpy, shiny, tenacious. Do y'all know what the chant for? Do you know what the battle cry for Rohan is in Lord of the Rings? When they charge into battle, they yell, "Death!" Nibble, daydream, silly, pout, poof, vibrant, entropy, cheeks, intellectual, family. She seems to like the darker things, but she likes death for some reason. Like, what the fuck? Intellectual. Bubbles. Del fuego. Lust. Sing. Party. Fluffy. Portrait. Insight. Graveyard. Dazzle. Like the capture card? And dream. Lust. I mean, I'm quite the lusty person myself. I'll actually make it on Patreon for noobs. Ocean. Feather. Ocean, man. Holy crap. Feather. Atone. Unstable. Defeat. Unending. Captive. Cage. Fun. Cute. I think I'll go with unstable. Treasure. Determination. Disoriented. Extreme. Hopeless. Promise. Wonderful. Games. Essence. Flower. This game is filled with determination. Flower. Oh, that's adorable. Alright. Aura. Parfait. Whisper. Vacation. Rainbow twirl. Unrestrained explode. Landscape. Marshmallow. Parfait. He finally got one for her, and she's like, yay. Flee, variance, dance, the devil, wrath, kiss, misery, excitement, marriage, peaceful, and comfort. Alright, I think this should be the last one. So I'll give you all that. Alright, just one more, and then I think we'll continue on with everything. Shade again with the 30 bits. Holy crap, why are you so awesome? Thank you for the 30 bits. 30 bits are amazing. I hope you have a fantastic day, man. I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you for joining in. I wonder why the bit boss doesn't like stay there. It just disappears. Alright, well. Dansu. Oh, there actually is one more. Alright. Well, tears, tragedy, electricity, sticky, uncontrollable, forgive, sugar, covet, eternity, fireworks. Go with eternity. Alright, we did it. Hi again, Sally. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I mean, I keep my word. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I just said that. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sally. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack. Say already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her backseat. Don't worry, guys. Sally always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work, he helps me with busy work without me even asking. I mean, I'm a very lazy person, but when I'm working on something, I want like everyone to like shut the fuck up and let me work. Hashtag manga is literature. If we raid someone, that's gonna be the raid. Hashtag manga is literature. Stares at her pile of manga books. I have a collection of manga books, like right over there. I'll probably like show a good picture of it later when I rearrange the shelf. Same goes with with a little bit of anime. I have a lot of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Most of yours are Monster Musume. I wanted to watch Monster Musume, but I never had the opportunity and so to sit down and watch it because I do have like a bit of ADD where I would get distracted when trying to watch it. Like, oh, I'm at my house, I can go draw, or I can go ahead and play a game or do something. When I come to watching an anime, I really need to have someone there watching with me to help keep me focused. Which I also kind of want to do, and I think I might be able to do it. Not sure. But is if we sit down and start watching anime together on Twitch. I wonder if that's an actual possibility thing that we can do. Like not even like uploading on YouTube or anything, just sit down, chill, watching anime. Like, I mean, Twitch does it. Especially, I think they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. Like, cooking or cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. My books, I have a lot of Negima. Mahu Sensei Negima, that was one of my favorite animes growing up. I don't think I own any Dragon Ball Z. I want Dragon Ball Z, but manga. I got 3 Viz Big books of Rurouni Kenshin. I love Rurouni Kenshin. I think that is my favorite anime. Like, I even put my last name as Himura because of that book and anime. Have that. I think I have Dorothy of Oz. I have some Death Note. Death Note I loved. Alice Bay. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? She's my neighbor. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sada can become good friends too. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today too, you know? You did? Wait, Sayori. Yeah, me? I got something? Oh, I got something! Not really. Oh. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. A little blush and everything playing with your hair. I do that too a lot. If I'm like nervous or embarrassed or I have to do something with my hands, I would play with my hair when it's straightened. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Because you never fucking think. Sorry, I'm getting like a bunch of messages like really quick. I just wanna check them out really quick. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. By the way, what's your favorite anime and in our manga? Like everyone, just like what is your favorite anime and manga? And if so, describe it a little bit. Like the main premise of it. Well, here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. That's nice. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book and then just throw it away. Just kidding. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice the tense expression when she was waiting for this chance. I must read. I must read. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I like how it transitioned to a new screen, but with the same scene. Whew. I need to calm down a little bit. My face is starting to get like a little fuzzy. gonna go ahead and take like a little bit of a break and just drink some water. Yeah, like I used to be very prone to like anxiety attacks or I start hyperventilating, hyperventilation and everything. And one of the symptoms for that is like when my face starts to get a little fuzzy. And when that happens, I just need to step back, relax, take a deep breath, and just kind of calm myself down, relax, because I think I just going like a little bit too excited playing this, and just don't want anything bad to happen. So yeah, talk to me. What's some of your favorite anime, your manga, and what are and explain to me what the anime is. Just gotta calm down a bit. Also, this will most likely be uploaded to my YouTube at Harsh Coffee. So it'll be at youtube.com/harshcoffee, or if you want a direct link, if you're watching this on Twitch, here's a link. Also, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can go ahead and hit me up on there. Be careful, it's very not safe for work, but it's just a place where I do let people know like, hey, I'm live and everything. So if you're okay with not safe for work kind of content, or, you can probably just check it out there. So you start watching Dragon Ball Super. I kind of came into Dragon Ball Super a bit late. I never fully watched it. The only things I watched was just the movies, Battle of Gods, and the other movie, Resurrection F. And I started watching the show during the tournament that was going on against the other universes, and then I just stopped. I wanted to watch it. I kind of want to watch Super from the very beginning. Did I see the classic Dragon Ball shows? Yes, but I never finished it. Because back then I used to watch Dragon Ball, like back when it was on TV. And back then it would be on, like, I think Cartoon Network or Toonami afterwards. So I would always try to catch it then, but it would always play reruns. So I never had a chance to see all the episodes. I actually own Season 1 and 2 of Dragon Ball, remastered by the Funimation dub, which I really want to get the full collection along with the movies. Awesome, Serge. Thank you so much for joining in, man. Hope you have a good day in class. And hope I was able to go ahead and keep things entertaining until then. Hope to see you for more streams in the future, man. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the corner of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. Oh. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. Just playing the piano. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious about her, obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, please, no creepypasta, lol. Yeah, I'm tired of creepypastas. Like, I used to think they were okay back then, but it was like, overused and overdone and everything. Like, back then it was like, oh, there was like Slender Man kind of thing, and then there's like, oh, a whole theory that Link was dead, and all those spooky, scary creepypastas and everything. I was like, nah, okay, that's cool. But then they get like expanded from there, and it's like, nah, these are pretty shit now. I remember back in high school that they were actually pretty interesting. I think there's one guy who still does, that I know personally, that does creepypasta stuff is Creepy Elliot, or otherwise known as Elliot Cancel from the Super Game Brothers. One of the best creepypastas is the NES Godzilla creepypasta. Wanna elaborate with that, Saga? Because I haven't heard that one. Yeah, because I know he's the only person I know that actually like still does like creepypasta stuff. So, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. When Thorin Oakenshield and his band of dwarves embark upon a dangerous quest to reclaim the hoard of gold stolen from them by the evil dragon Smaug, Gandalf the Wizard says, oh wait, that's the wrong book. It has some custom pixel art. I love that. That would be awesome. Like when they do like a bunch of like awesome ass art for it. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Whoa, that took a turn. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri make it sound like she's going to be, like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Haha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sally? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories. I do have a dark sense of humor, but I mean, like, I don't know, I laugh at some pretty fucked up things. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive ones, letting their one-sided morals, fuck my speech, interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all, basically. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Fuck, come back to me. Also, I'm going to do another quick safety save. God, this anxiety is kind of getting to me right now. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I'll open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, do you? I do? Yeah, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. New page! Yuri turns her thumb, takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. That's actually really cool. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it to the thumb after I flip it to the other side. But in holding it like this, or hold it even closer than before, it's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how we'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me, yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, I gotta sneeze. Turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her as he catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? She's looking at me. How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways. But she always second guesses a lot of things she always says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of something of your mannerisms. Fuck, I can't speak. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Sally, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant to be more kind of cute. What are you saying now all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. And then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Shiori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. I call this death is inevitable. Please help me from this everlasting pain. I feel like it's gonna rain. There you go. I don't know how to rhyme. I don't know how to do this. Shiori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper, loosely torn from a spiral notebook paper. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I wrote mine from my D&D book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into her bags. I do the same myself. I like this music. Who should I show my poem to first? Probably Yuri. Also, it's safe. I'll probably stop the stream when we go ahead and write our second poem. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Hi, Ugu. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I suck at it, so the best I can do is probably a haiku. It is snowing on Mount Fuji. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly at it and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if it's breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there was a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form to fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Okay, cool. I actually kind of calmed down a bit. That's good. After all, this isn't supposed to be a After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, fuck. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air in the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let me try to find like a deeper meaning in this, because all I did was just read it. Never took the time to actually observe it. Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. It's replaced by the sickening blue green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing in the air of the present time. That's actually pretty interesting. Click outside the poem area to continue. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Bitch, you should look at my handwriting. My handwriting is bad. Like, god-awful bad. Like, this is my handwriting. That is bad. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you so long to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Very awesome. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it was our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sally. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I'm supposed you did only glance it over after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is not only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past,
and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah, I just put words together. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sally. Ah, phone vibrated. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh wow, that was all just one thing. I forgot about that. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? I'll show it to Monica. Hi, Sally. Hey, Aerith. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up new things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off than just going with the flow, and I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Sally. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's just the sort of barrier that we'll all have to learn to get past soon. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Sally. Always going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know what Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words. Writing that down. Doki Doki Panic. Sayori likes simple direct words. To describe happiness. And sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive from their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or let them deeply analyze all by the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Isn't that what the whole point of this game is? Anyway, do you want to read from my poem? Sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. It's okay, guys. I suck at this. Want to read my poem? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, that's a lot. I like how the little bar is drawn. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction in spackle protrudes? See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Peekaboo, I see you. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. I made scribbles. And that's my advice for today. That's actually a very good word of wisdom. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Hey, how do you make those ellipses with your mouth? Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Yeah, that's right, Natsuki likes cute. Natsuki Suki. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. It's not like you'll like it. I like the music changes, just like something like a little more simpler. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Alright, pretty simple. And then the bass kicks in. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call. Alright, I'm back. Phone call, which is actually just a one of those calls where it's like, hey, you have important information going on your credit card. I don't have a credit card. So it's one of those spam calls. Also, guess it was Valentine's Day, so I got a little heart candy. So I'm gonna have myself a little bit of that. Like, I like chocolate. I don't like a lot of candies, but I do like chocolate. Like all like the other candies are like just like too sweet for me or something like that, and just kind of get overwhelmed. It's like, no, that's just pure sugar. Still gonna take a little bit of a break, just relax to unwind and catch up on some messages. Because my god, I just like started feeling like really bad, like a crash or something. Well, I mean, like a lot of like messages. So how is everyone doing today? Hope you're having a good time. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. Almost done catching up with some things. Alright, everything is fine. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. And so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point for poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. But in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I'm 22. I shouldn't be in high school. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, yes, I do care. You have to be 18 and older. Feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Say yo di. ... This is a good poem, Sally. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. I don't like writing. It's not good. Am I the kind of guy that would be writing poems in his spare time? No. In my spare time, I sit at home playing video games and streaming on Twitch. Oh, hi, Twitch. And making YouTube videos.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Sally. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
You bitch, you thought about me the entire time?
Trying new things is like for other people. That's something that really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And that'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It is a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast too. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still try my best.
Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say it that was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It just sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
She's adorable. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I mean, I skip breakfast a lot. People, donate so I can actually afford food. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way the poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem with a desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sally did too. So based on that, I've got to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. In other words, fuck off, bitch. Which I haven't yet. And Sally liked my poem too, you know. She even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Bitch. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sally appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone here okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sally started showing up. Oh! We got some tit action here. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Fight! Kiss. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was suddenly there. Sally! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't know who started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Sally. Wait, is there a reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language? It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sally? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably execute me. I can click it. Help me, Sayori! So, of course, that's going to be... initial reaction. That's probably the reaction that I would legitimately do. Fucking bail out. So, of course, that's going to be Natsuki or Yuri. I help you. Be neutral. Bail out. Bail out option. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. She looks like she's gonna fucking beat me up. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is defensive. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Hi! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when everything you know You're making your friend feel like this. I can't read today. Sally? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings onto the conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Hammer time! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's and Yuri's poems are amazing because they painted the beautiful pictures from their head. Everyone's so talented. Excuse me. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Can they be bigger, please? Can mine be bigger? Can I look like these? Someone make me an anime girl. Big and beautiful. Yes. Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildering expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. No! Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I have no tits. That's why no one likes it. I have no tits. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be ahead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. And it appears that my appendix bursted. Such as a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. You must defeat Shenlong to talk to her. Okay, everyone. It is about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Sally, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say about the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. God damn it. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did little to learn more about the kinds of poems everyone else likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sally, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I had spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sally, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what kind of future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy for Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty. I can't dance. Let's go ahead and do a save. And I think we'll go ahead and leave it here for this session. Next time we'll play this. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Because I think I'm gonna put Kingdom Hearts on hold for a while and focus on some more games on my PC. Because on my Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage stream, that's a mouthful to say. I know that it was lagging a lot, so I'm thinking it might be a RAM issue. And I should be getting the RAM sometime this week, hopefully. Or if not next week, I should have 8 gigs instead of 4. And maybe that might run the capture card and everything else a lot smoother. So here's hoping that everything all worked out well for that. So except for Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm loving it so far. All that reading, I guess, eventually just got to me, and I'm starting to like kind of shake a little. You know, all fuzzy. So don't want to hyperventilate or do any of that kind of shit. So that's why I took that many frequent breaks. Like it's just me. It's just me that just deals with that. I don't know why I feel that way, but this might be a constant thing I go on with the game. But I really want to play it. I'm really enjoying what I'm liking so far. So this will be on my YouTube channel at Harsh Coffee. Follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. I always get the two mixed up. Follow me on Twitter. I do a lot of not safe for work content. So if you're okay with that, give me a follow at Lady Foxheart. Donations are very much appreciated. And speaking of that, thank you all so much for the bits. Bits are greatly appreciated as well. If you know what bits are Twitch currency, where 1 bit is equal to 1 cent. And you can go ahead and buy a lot of them, like a little bundle, and distribute them out to a bunch of your favorite streamers. Also, subscribers, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, I mean, that would be awesome. There's like 3 tiers for subscribing. Tier 1 gives you the Knuckles oh no face. Tier 2 will give you the Red Mage's victory pose, running up his hands in the air like you don't care, from like Final Fantasy 1. You know what? I don't think I'll play this tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I might play Final Fantasy 1. And for now, I'll alternate in between those 2 games. So, like today, I'll be playing this game. Tomorrow, will be Final Fantasy, and then the next day will be Doki Doki Literature Club again. Yeah, let's do that. I'm so happy. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy again. But I have to play it all over again because my friend's computer had the save file, and his computer borked. So I lost the save file, so I have to play it all again, which I don't mind. And yeah, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, tier 3 is also a Princess Daisy face. Princess Daisy is probably my favorite face princesses, so I had to make her a tier. I had to make her an emote. If I can get more subscribers, that would be amazing, and there'll be like more room for like different types of emotes. Hell, I might go ahead and make this into an emote, the magical book of D&D here. That'll be just for like my notes and everything. And I plan on using these a lot more for like streams in the future, so that might be a good potential good potential emote. So yeah, I want to say thank you all so much for joining in. Check me out on YouTube. Thank you all so much. Like, I can't express enough how happy I am to have you all guys here with me today. So let's do this really quick. Switch Twitter and donation. Alrighty. I didn't get any followers today, but I did get a lot of cheers. And the cheers are from Shaking Shade. For 50 bits, 115 bits, and 30 bits. Again, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic time, and take care.